Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Breath of Fire 1, where I think I may have found the entrance to Agua, just next to the boulder which is blocking off the waterway, drying up the river, and just south of the giant rock golem. Let's go in, let's take a look around. Maybe this is the place we need to be, maybe it's not the place we need to be, otherwise I have not been here, which I suppose is the most important part of the statement. Can I go into the water? I cannot. Huh. This is probably not then the entrance to Agua. It also kind of implies the idea that first I need to unblock the waterway before I have access to that area, because it looks like the water is too high. So let's, I guess, keep taking a look around this other area. What else is on the map? Nothing. Because north of me, there's the rock golem, and he's not accessible. Also, I noticed that the auto battle always kind of like targets the toughest enemy, which is very convenient. Ooh, Nina reached level 12. Fantastic. I don't know, how useful is extra agility in this game? I might have to look up where Agua is, or I'll just keep walking around the continent until I find it. Let's take a walk a little bit farther east, because this is an area I haven't necessarily been to. There's nothing. Let's head back over to the stone golem, then. Bow leveled up. And that's, I feel like, the main reason to not buy that item that you can use to remove enemy encounters. Like, it would be a lot easier to just turn off enemy encounters, but it's also interesting that this game offers that item as, like, a main gameplay element that is part of the game itself, rather than an option. Like, the only other game that I can think of, off the top of my head, where you have the ability to turn off enemy encounters in the wild, would be Bravely Default, which only kind of, like, it gives you those options in a menu. It's not exactly like an item you purchase and then use. And, like, including it as an item that you purchase and use is interesting in itself. Rather than modify the entire game experience, you're essentially just modifying that aspect of the game. For temporary purposes. But I feel like just gaining all of this extra experience while wandering around, it's definitely going to slow me down. But it's going to be beneficial in the long run. Plus, there's only so many places I need to go. There's only so many locations I have access to. And then, if for some reason I still can't find this Agua, well, I suppose I can always look it up. I do admit that I like the fact that the inn in Tuntar undercuts the other inn by a single gold piece. It costs 59 gold pieces or gold points to stay at this inn. It costs 60 to stay at the other inn just across the river. That is a nice detail. Okay, so apparently I need to go all the way back to Romero, which I did not realize I have to go back that far. And by having Bo at the head of my party, it allows me to kind of bypass forests, which I feel would have been good to know. Like, I think one of the townspeople mentioned that he's good at navigating forests, but I suppose I don't think I interpreted that on a gameplay level, just as a character level. So for now, I'm just gonna skip to whenever I get back to Romero. Alright, we have returned, and apparently now we can talk to people, like they're about... Agua is north, okay. But how... Oh, I'm still in town. And I believe I'm supposed to talk to somebody about Agua, maybe this fellow. Rid us of the zombies, and I'll tell you about Agua. Okay, so now I have to wait until it's dark, because the zombies only come around at night. A couple sold items like the water jar. It will hold vast amounts of water. Do they have it for sale here? Or do I have to get rid of the zombies first? Alright, let's, I'm gonna skip to... Oh, never mind. Hello, who are you? The zombies have eaten our animals. I fear we'll be next. Oh no, the pigs. The pigs are gone. Also, I did not realize that the zombies had a taste for bacon. Human flesh, yes. Pigs, no. There's something called the cleansing water that might save the soil. Do you know about Agua? The chief said something about the goddess. Alright. Alright, is this night enough for the game? Yes. Why, hello, zombies. This is the hour of the zombies. You want the water jar to clean the soil? My zombie husband will go away. I must leave now. The cleansing water will restore the village. I'll miss you, but if you insist... The cleansing water is in the cave to the west. Use the water jar under the tomb. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. I enjoyed our time together, but now it must come to an end. Who are you? Ah, I took the water jar. And the herb. Okay, so now that I have the water jar, do I go to the tomb in the west? The cleansing water is in the cave to the west. Use the water jar under the tomb, okay. That sounds as straightforward as it gets. Ah, these fleas possess no threat at all at this point. That's okay, we still have to go through the motions. Ah. There we go. I didn't realize it was that easy. I thought it just skipped the section, but no, we're literally just walking on forest. All right, let's go inside this cave. And actually, let's take a quick moment to save. All right. Now, is this dungeon going to have health fountains for me to restore at? No, but, well, so far no, but it's definitely going to include enemies that I've already fought before, was the style of the time. I got a nice hat. Who can wear this nice hat? Can you wear the nice hat? It is worse than what you have. What about you? Slows you down, makes your magic worse, not particularly great. All it does is slow Nick down. Okay, the nice hat is garbage. All right. Oh no, just one of the enemies that I fairly easily defeated 2 seconds ago. You know, this kind of makes me think about cell phone games. Specifically the gacha type game where you're collecting... Oh, new enemies. Amazing. Where you're collecting heroes... and then you, like, fight all these kind of unnecessary battles, like more meaningless battles. And then you might have one more meaningful boss fight every, like, once in a while. And, like, I feel as though, like, just fighting the rudimentary bad guys is just very repetitive until at least you fight somebody new, and then there's that. There's the novel experience of fighting an amoeblob. Oh my! Interesting how they constantly get, they can shrink in size as you fight them. I wonder if, like, their strategies also change depending on the amount of health they have, but either way, let us heal. Let's heal Nick before we move on. But yeah, like, there's a certain amount of novelty that is presented when you fight a new enemy for the first time. Because you fought that previous enemy so many times beforehand. You've seen the blue beaks, actually, that's not true. This game has not really had multicolored versions of enemies. They've just had the same enemy, long after you'd think you'd be fighting them. All right. And now we're dealing with more magic users. Not too big of a surprise, but I'd rather be dealing with the magic user than anybody that affects my status. because that usually takes time to fix. If the only fix I need to apply is a bandage to heal up some missing hit points, that's a lot easier to deal with. Also, this seems like a little bit more of a straightforward maze, which is I'm okay with too, because having to go upstairs and downstairs and then through a hole in order to climb upstairs again, it just lengthens the process. It doesn't necessarily make it complex. You're still dealing with a linear chain of events. Oh, I probably should get that chest. And defeat this mage. Also, I didn't realize that Nina is taking a lot less damage because she's in the back row. Right now I have... Or that's probably why she's taking less damage, is because she's in the back row. Okay. Should I worry about using magic for this one? Or just auto battle? Let's just auto battle it. Because Nick is still going to hit everybody in one go. And then Bo and Nina can slowly weaken like one or another down. And I'm probably still going to definitely have to heal up after this fight. But that's fine. Yeah, these recovery spells for them are not particularly good. But I don't mind them just using them instead of attacking me. Alright, let us heal... let's heal everybody, actually. You take Tea Drop. Which is a very specific item. Like, if there are no zombies to fight, I'm not going to be turned into a zombie, so I'm just collecting all these items for nothing. But then I might need it in the future. But then again, Nina's heal spell by itself cures zombie status. I don't need a special item to do it. Ah, Nick reached level 14. Fantastic. But then her heal spell does cost 5 AP. And if I happen to have a whole bunch of tea drops, like, I might as well be using that instead of using magic. Especially if the game is going to be consistent in regards to withholding fountains of healing, which seems to be the case for the last 2 dungeons, I think. I got stairs up and I've got stairs down. Stairs down probably is not the way forward. So let us explore here. The water jar fills with water. You receive the cleansing water. Bo hurries to Romero. Oh, never mind. I guess that was the way forward. Bo sprinkles the water. The cleansing water purified the soil. All right. Oh my, that is a lot of chests. Thank you, warrior. Use this tablet to enter Agua. Ah, I got an antidote, an herb, a tablet, a cure, and 900 gold points. Thank you, warrior. All right, let's move this tablet down to the bottom here. Now, Agua is to the north, I believe is what he said. We're all very fond of the old woman. A boss guards the key in Agua. Oh, I'm glad you happen to know that. We're all... okay. Do they only say one of those two lines? The zombies are history. What a relief. All right, let's travel north to Actually, let's take a moment to save. And now let's go north to Agua. There's still a zombie problem, apparently. But I guess the town is not directly affected by it. Maybe I'm just picking off the last of the remaining zombies that wander the fields. Their calls for brains. Deafened by the sounds of the animals that stalk the night. Also, good job, Bo, on leveling up. Is this the place? Bo read the inscription on the tablet. And the inscription said, nothing of importance. All right, so there's a key or a locked door here. How does this work? Can I break down this wall? Oh, more warhogs. I've got to say, their fluctuating upper torso. Like, it's a great use. Bo can't break a wall. Some days you just can't break a wall. Like, it's a great use of the technology. It's very simple, but it gets the point across. Plus, it makes, it stands out because it's more of a dynamic image as opposed to a lot of the other enemies that are generally just static. They just sit there unmoving. And then there's the warhog who is constantly vibrating in place. All right, where does these stairs go? They go up. Bonus points if you know what movie that's from. That's... okay, it's very convenient when Nick is the one with the critical hit. Especially with the boomerang. I feel like I'm so more dependent on the boomerang. Because it just hits so many guys. A sun hat. Can any of you wear a sun hat? It is worse. Defense is up, but action is way down. I'll think about that. All right, so that just shipped me back to the beginning. Let's go back on the platform and then try the bottom right platform. I mean, Nick is generally slower than the other allies, but he's generally, the thing is, he's generally faster than the enemies, which is the more important part. Oh my. Yeah, I'm gonna have to consider healing Bo. Like, we could try it on, see how much it slows. Yeah, let's try it on, see how much it slows Nick down compared to everybody else. Because, like, if I'm exchanging speed for defense, but I'm always going to be getting hits, like, that there's a price to be paid. Okay, so he's still faster than Bo, even with the loss in action. Oh, who can use an iron shield? You must have 2 free hands. Alright, let's try another thing that's going to slow Nick down. And I wonder if I only need 1 key for all of these locked doors. Okay, still faster than Bo. And still faster than the zombies. Thief Cloud? Is that not an item that can be equipped? Let's take a look. Nope, it is an item. Who can equip, use it? Nick. Alright. Just a whole bunch of upgrades for Nick in this dungeon that are also technically slowing him down. But maybe I'm like a high enough level that the loss of those action points isn't really weighing me down that much. Alright, this is probably going to lead me towards that chest, which is good. Ooh, and another one. Yeah, these guys were already faster than Nick. Ah, convenient. All right, let's see what our hairband. All right, that sounds like an item for Nina. Is it better than her previous item? Yes. Everybody knows that hairbands increase your defense. Although I'm perfectly fine with the fact that, like, these floating platforms aren't really that much of a maze. It's still fairly linear. If I had to spend a lot of time just going back and forth and back and forth, that'll get tiresome. There are enough games with those kinds of puzzles. Bracelets. Let's try it on. Alright. Like, Nina doesn't take that much damage anyway, so... But still, any increase to defense is good, especially the farther we get into the game. We've got to maintain ourselves against the constant onslaught of increasingly more powerful enemies. Oh, very convenient. I don't think I counter quite. I don't know what the rate is for countering. It would be nice to see that as a visible stat. And yeah, it looks like those doors are just there as a convenience more than anything else. Like, hey, you could use this door, or you can use this other path, which will have you going through a lot of staircases and moving platforms. And now Nina's loss of speed shows itself, because prior to this, she would act before the Green Knight. But she just leveled up, so that might have changed. Warp. Alright. Alright, let's save our game before we pick up the giant purple orb. Alright, let's see what kind of boss emerges from this. It is a face of some kind. I'm the boss that guards the key. You wanna test your strength? I'd rather test my might. Let us use Fry on the Wisp. And Nina can attack up for Nick, and then Nick can just attack. Power up. Let's try a different spell. How about Flame? And then we'll do attack up on Bow. Power up. Oh my. Okay, so that's significantly less. Alright, let us heal. Heal Bow. I don't like the fact that it hits everybody, though. Don't I have an attack item? Didn't I pick one up, or did I already use it? I probably already used it. Okay, let's have Bo do some healing. For Nina, let's have Nina heal. Heal Bo. Let's have Nick heal himself. Alright, thank goodness there was a counterattack in that fight, because it would have just been reserved for healing. And then let's attack up for Nina as well. Power up. Alright, let's have Bo attack. Nina can heal Bo. Nick can attack. And the same thing. Alright, and this time, let's have Bo attack. Nina can heal Nick. Alright, Bo attacks. Actually, Bo can use an herb on Nina. Nina can recover Bo, and then Nickel attack. All right. Let's have Bo attack, Nina heal, and Nick attack. Yeah, maybe giving Nina the extra attack isn't really that useful, especially for fights like this. Bo can attack, Nina can heal, Nick, and Nick can attack. Alright, but I'm almost done, so that is good. Bo can attack, Nina can heal, Bo, and Nick can attack. And there he goes. Fantastic. Well done, Nick. You deserve the key. Search this pillar. What? Thanks, boss? Good job defeating me. And then let's... I should buy more acorns. I didn't realize acorns gave you so little MP. I'd probably want to get like several stacks of those. All right, let's save our game here. And actually, I think I'm gonna stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.